Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to the Under-20 Men's National Cup semi-final between Kubs and KCYMS. Test. Apologies for the delay, folks. Anyways, Cubs started off with a 3. And apologies for the delay, folks. We are now back at the Under-20 Men's National Cup semi-final between Kubs and KCYMS. We've joined the game a little bit late, but it's 9-5 to Kubs at the moment. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll watch as Liam Krug passes the ball out to the wing. Wide open shot for Owen O'Sullivan. And he makes it. 3 points. Lovely Euro step, but the miss. I'm joined here in commentary by Temple Oak and Ireland superstar Jason Clean. Jason, how are you doing?
Doing well, Dev. Like you said, apologies to everyone out there for the delay at the start of the game. It's been very back and forth in the beginning, both teams trying to find their legs early on, but both teams still managing to put points on the board. KCYMS have been sitting back in that big 2-3 zone for the entirety of the first quarter.
Of course, you'll be watching this game very closely as KCYMS Under-18s play your Temple Oak Under-18s tomorrow in the Under-18 National Cup semi-final.
That's it, exactly. We've been doing our homework for the last week or two, but I don't think there's many surprises. You know, they got a lot of great basketball players on the floor, and they play together so well.
Definitely, and KCYMS National League men beat Neptune last night, the defending champions, in the President's Cup semi-final, and a couple of these Under-20s were on that squad last night too.
That's it, exactly. I think KCYMS will be looking to do what Neptune did last year in the cup final up in Dublin.
Yeah, definitely. The treble is definitely on for them, but they'll have to get past your tough Temple Oak Under-18s, so I don't know how happy you'll be about that.
Exactly right. We'll be looking forward to that game tomorrow. We see Cubs are in that press now from the start of the game. Owen McCann is starting to get a little more aggressive as the quarter goes on. As we saw Owen last year in the Under-18 final against Neptune. He's an outstanding player.
Definitely, but a timeout called now, and we'll go to a short break. And welcome back to the first quarter of action here in the Under-20 Men's National Cup semi-final between Kubs and KCYMS. Kubs leading by 7 points, 17-10.
We have 4:35 left in the first quarter.
Clorglen now starting to settle a little bit, driving the ball up the court.
We see Kubs are back in that 2-3 zone as well, which is a little risky considering KCYMS play that 2-3 so much. They'd be used to going against it in practice.
Definitely.
Chess, not checkers, Dev.
That's it. Liam Croak drives the ball up the court. Ball tipped out. Oh, that's a foul.
We see that press from Kubs is causing a little trouble. You know, KCYMS want to get out and run, but it's slowing them down a little bit. The issue with that is how long can Kubs keep that press up for?
Yeah, definitely. KCYMS definitely look like they want to run the ball. But, I mean, Kubs, very experienced side. They've been into many, many finals, semi-finals and finals. Ball into Owen McCann. He makes a score.
3 blue shirts, still manages to get the basket.
He's something else. 3:30 left in the first quarter. Another foul picked up as KCYMS tried to drive the ball inside.
Kubs will have to settle that zone down now and stop giving up fouls. You know, Devin McCarthy, number 8 for KCYMS, he hasn't been hitting so far, but I think just about everybody in the country knows once he gets hot, he's a fantastic shooter.
That's for sure, Jason. Lovely score. Owen McCann again, dominant on both sides of the court. .248 left in the first quarter. Kubs up 21-10.
Kubs really looking to get that ball and play through Owen McCann.
Definitely, he seems to be the playmaker on the team, and he's even having success playing for the Super League team as well at the moment.
Yes, his game has come on an awful lot in the last couple of years. You know, just playing against Super League players on a weekly basis is really going to help you when you not take a step down, but when you're playing at your own natural age group.
I remember seeing Owen McCann at Gormanstown about 4 or 5 years ago. He's about 2 feet shorter. His older brothers Ross and Shane were there as well, and they were helping him. Now he's really matured into a fine player.
2 years later, he's playing the 1 through 5, rebounding, taking the ball full court, and M1.
He's like the Irish Ben Simmons. Owen makes free throw.
So the score is 24-10 to Kubs with 2:15 left in the first quarter.
Lovely move inside from Owen O'Sullivan of KCYMS. Outside shooting from Kubs hasn't really been going down as of late, but I'm sure, I was watching them in the warm-up, they were hitting them, so I'm sure it'll happen at some stage.
And you know, we said that like the shots haven't been dropping, but it's been a high enough scoring first quarter.
Definitely.
KCYMS are getting the looks, it's just not falling for them right now.
Lovely score from Owen O'Sullivan with David McCarthy acting as playmaker.
Right on cue, Dev.
Great pick from KCYMS. Another open three. Doesn't come down. Kubs working the ball. And misplaced pass puts it out of bounds. Not often you see that from them, but mistakes happen.
Yeah, after getting such a commanding lead in the first quarter now, the Cubs really need to concentrate, not turn the ball over, not give away silly fouls.
Definitely need to settle down a little bit as they're prone to mistakes. Very fast-paced action at the moment, but it doesn't work out for Cubs. Out of bounds. Liam Croak brings up the ball once again. A lovely spot-up shot from Captain Connor Flynn brings KCYMS back into it.
That shot seemed way too easy to get against the zone.
And make another steal. 15 seconds left. David McCarthy drives. Just misses the layup. A travelling call. KCYMS have 5.6 seconds to bring the ball up and try and get one last score. Don't get it off in time. The end of the first quarter, Cubs lead 24-17. KCYMS. Right, welcome back to the Under-20 Men's National Cup semi-final between Cubs and KCYMS. The score is 24-17 to Cubs at the moment, and I'm joined by Irish international Jason Killeen. Jason, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, look, like we said earlier, both teams sitting in the 2-3 zone, which you know, they're both used to playing, but it also suits both their offenses because they're used to going against it. I see this game being a high-scoring affair. They're getting open shots. You know, not all of them are falling, but as the game goes on, I think they'll start making them on both ends.
KCYMS working the ball well. Pops it out to Liam Croak, who makes the long two. And as you said earlier, Owen McCann doing everything 1 through 5. Makes a nice pass.
Doing everything. The fear is, David, as we said earlier, you know, fatigue setting in. trying to do too much early on in the game.
Exactly, Jason.
But doesn't seem to be an issue yet anyway.
Not so far anyways. Kubs working the ball well. A lot of misplaced passes by Kubs in these first few minutes. KCYMS doing well to pick up the ball as we see Owen O'Sullivan score.
And the score is 26-21 to Kubs with 8:30 left in the second quarter.
Shot picked up, but we're not able to make it.
You know, Kubs aren't crashing the offensive board a whole lot, but when they do, they're having plenty of success with it. KCYMS playing very unselfish basketball too. It seems like they're always trying to find the right shot.
Definitely. They're either driving in and looking to pop the outside shooter or moving the ball around. So we see Owen McCann dominate his way into the key.
It looks a little too easy sometimes, huh?
We'll be seeing you do that tonight now against Demons. KCYMS again moving the ball out to Liam Croke again, who makes another three. Scores 28-24 with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Another open shot for Kubs. Can they make it count this time? Jack Fallon did well there to grab that offensive board, and he gets the foul, goes to the free throw line. Ryan Lawler checks in for Kubs. Fallon makes the first. And the second. Liam Croke once again. Wasn't able to find the pass inside. Kubs now setting up. Lovely find. Doesn't fall yet again.
You know, credit to both teams. They are finding the right shots against the zone.
Suppose could they blame first game of the day? Shots aren't falling. Well, I suppose David McCarthy can't complain. Makes another three. KCYMS claw the lead back to 3 now. Oh, Owen McCann inside. Dealt with very well though. We have a little bit of theatrics going on at the moment. And the technical. Timeout called just to settle the nerves for everyone. Right, we're back here in the under-20 men's National Cup semi-final as David McCarthy sinks the technical free throw and KCYMS will gain possession. Score is 30-28 with 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second quarter.
And we see things getting a little chippy there, Dev, before the timeout.
Owen O'Sullivan makes a good shot. Don't know how he did it. But yeah, as you said, Jason, things got a little bit heated there between Owen McCann and Owen Evans, but things hopefully will settle down now and both teams can get back into a rhythm. Tie game at the moment. Cubs tip it out and they go on the fast break. Owen McCann with a lovely score. He really makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Makes it look very easy. He's going to have to be careful now carrying that one technical foul.
Can't get too emotional now for the rest of the game. But now, of course, with the new FIBA rules, of course, even if he gets an unsportsmanlike, he's gone from the game too.
That's it, exactly. He's going to have to be very careful.
Lovely block from Owen McCann there. He was a man on a mission there, but Owen O'Sullivan did a great job to take the charge.
I think the referee is showing a little restraint there after Owen hit the ball away after that call.
Definitely, yeah. He really needs to be careful.
I don't think he's going to get too many chances like that again, though.
Conor Flynn tried to create a shot for himself, but it just didn't fall. Lovely three-pointer from Jordan Fallon. He was marked, but he made it happen. 35-30 with 4:35 left.
You know, Dave, that's exactly what Cubs need now. They need some scores, some people other than Owen McCann, so he can settle himself down as well and get his head back in the game.
Exactly, Jason. It's not like Cubs are a one-man show. They got to the National Cup final last year against Neptune and were just so unlucky, but that Neptune team was absolutely stacked last year, so...
You know, we saw both teams pressing early on. KCYMS still in the press now, but the pace of the game has slowed down an awful lot and everything has become deliberate.
Shot just doesn't go down. We saw Jordan Fallon try another contested three again. He was unlucky this time. Jack Polian will go to the line. Makes the first. And the second. He's 100% from free throw this game. Made 4 of 4 so far. Cubs get the steal. Owen McCann found in his home underneath the basket. Makes it count. Score is 39-32 with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. Sorry.
And all of Owen's scores seem to be close to the basket, and from an outside view they might look like chippies or easy buckets, but you know it's a talent in itself trying to get in the right spot for easy baskets. Just that wasn't an easy basket.
No, it wasn't. He's really on a mission to prove to everyone that he's the man.
So we have a timeout here. The score is 39-32 to Cubs with 3:05 left in the second quarter.
Okay, welcome back to the Hula Hoops Under-20 Men's National Cup semi-final between Kubs and KCYMS. Kubs have the lead 41-32 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
I think, Dave, this game certainly has the potential to be a shootout coming down the stretch.
I think it definitely does, Jason. Owen McCann finds an open look and sinks it.
You know, on the defensive end against Owen, you can't leave him that open in the short corner. You know, he's going to put the ball in the basket.
Definitely. He may seem like he loves to score inside, but if he gets the open shot, he can definitely make it. And another 3 for KCYMS. Unlucky that time. KCYMS definitely finding a lot of open looks from the 3-point line. David McCarthy now with the ball. Looking to make a play.
It's interesting how both teams differ in their attack against the 2-3 zone as well. Cubs seem to be looking to want to get the ball on the free throw line and look inside, whereas KCMS are driving and kicking and looking for that open 3-point shot.
And as you said before, both teams really know how to play against the 2-3 zone, as they both play 2-3 zones themselves, so they're used to playing against it in practice. Kubs now trying to set up. Into Owen McCann, lovely pass to Jack Polian, and he makes the 2.
That's just good basketball there. Owen knew there was 3 blue shirts around him, and it's up to his teammates then to cut to the basket for easy layups.
He really does have great court awareness. Let's KCYMS shoot. 55 seconds left here in the second quarter. Cubs lead 45-35. They start working the ball well again. Jack Polian from the top of the key.
And Jack is having a good game. You know, he's got a lot of offensive rebounds. He's cutting to the basket really well, getting the ball in the high post.
Definitely, but another man who's having a great game is Liam Croak, who makes the and 1. He's really been an offensive prowess now for KCYMS so far in this first half.
Yes, Liam is a fabulous player, and he stays composed all the time. You know, he doesn't let the situation get to him.
Unfortunately, he missed that free throw, but
I feel like I'm jinxing a lot of these players. Maybe if I talk about them tomorrow during the game, during our game, it might help.
David McCarthy now gets the score. What a 3-pointer. Clawing back at Cubs' lead. Lead is now at 5 points, 45-40, 13 seconds left. .12 seconds now, Cubs inbounded the ball. .3 seconds for KCYMS, but Owen McCann gets the tip on it. And that'll do it for the first half. Cubs lead 45 points to 40. Right, welcome back to the Hula Hoops Under-20 Men's National Cup semi-final between Kubs and KCYMS. We had a short delay at the half as we had to get a new official due to injury. We're back underway and I'm joined by Ireland and Temple Oak star Jason Killeen.
It's been a great game so far, Dave. You know, I think KCYMS will be happy being down 5 at the half, the way things have been going.
Yeah, first half shots really not falling for both teams. As you see David McCarthy on the ball. Nice pass to an open man. Just misses. I wonder will Kubs look to Owen McCann as much as they did in the first half?
I'm sure anybody would look to Owen McCann if he was on your team.
As he grabs 3 offensive rebounds. Lovely score from Conor Flynn, KCYMS captain. Narrows Cubs lead to 2. Ryan Lawler with the ball to Owen McCann. Tried to force it a little bit too much, I think.
I think that might be the first time we saw the backboards light up for the shot clock.
A new feature here in Neptune Stadium.
Just goes to show both teams aren't waiting for the 24 seconds to count down. Huh?
So Owen McCann shoots for 2. Unsuccessful with the first one. Misses both. David McCarthy brings the ball up. Passes it to Liam Croak. Just missed from Derek Cleary, who we haven't seen much of this game. Cubs now back to Owen McCann. Open man. Oh, did well to keep it in, but passed it back to KCYMS as David McCarthy drives to the basket for 2. Tie game with 8 minutes left, 45-45.
Cubs first basket of the second half.
Jack Polion continuing to do as well as he did in the first half. David McCarthy shoots a 3 for KCYMS to take the lead.
You just can't leave him open. I mean, he has the green light, as we can see.
As you said earlier on, once he gets hot, he stays hot. Cubs do well to get the ball back. Lovely steal from Jordan Fallon.
That's just hustle there. You know, he sprinted the length of the floor to get the steal.
Foul called on Jack Polion as he tries to get the offensive board. KCYMS ball. KCYMS lead 48-47 with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. I mean, Conor Flynn sees the open shot, takes it. Cubs now. Lovely reverse layup.
Lovely finish. We see Cubs as well. They're out of that 2-3 zone. They're playing man now. It seems to have opened things up a little bit for KCYMS.
Seems to be moving the ball a lot more. Cleary with the ball. Bit of a sloppy pass inside. It's Cubs make the easy layup. Tie game again, 51-51. McCarthy recovers the ball. Thought about shooting it. Lovely offensive rebound from Owen Evans. Kubs now trying to speed the pace of the game up a little bit more with fast breaks. Croak with the ball to McCarthy, just misses.
Oh, McCann felt like he was held there a little bit on the last offensive play.
He was definitely fouled there. .5:35 left in the third quarter. Owen McCann to shoot 2. Misses the first.
Owen will be disappointed in his free throw shooting so far in this half.
Makes a second. Jason has a knack for jinxing people.
In a good way, though.
McCarthy with the ball.
And just doing a good job on McCarthy. You just can't give him any space, any daylight to get that shot off. Because he's looking to shoot that ball every time.
Kubs now on the fast break. Lovely pass to Polion. And 1. Great score.
A beautiful pass for that layup too, very composed.
Very nice. Great court awareness.
I think you get the sense both teams are plugging away, but they both know it's going to be a big fourth quarter. You know, that last 5 minutes is going to be a shootout.
I mean, both teams are starting to pick up some speed from the first half where a lot of shots were missed. A lovely pass again. And the score. 57-53 to Kubs. 4:45 left in the third quarter. Ball tipped. I suppose we spoke about Cubs' success in the last couple of years, reaching cup finals, but Killorglin now are really coming up in the ranks. They won the Billy Kelly last year, under 17. And a lot of this under 20 team were on that team.
Also unbeaten in the men's Division 1.
Beat defending champions Neptune last night in the President's Cup.
I think Kerry as a whole, you know, I know it was always a stronghold when I was growing up, certainly, but it's really starting to come back up now.
Definitely in the last couple of years, yeah. Ball out to Flynn. Lovely pass inside to Liam Croak and a great finish. Score is 57-55 with 4 minutes left. Owen McCann manages to get a hand on every ball that goes up, whether it be offensive or defensive. Owen O'Sullivan with the score to tie it up, but here comes Owen McCann making a statement.
He ran back on D after that dunk. KCYMS are looking to press the ball, but they're leaving the runners open by doing so.
McCarthy with the pass inside. Unlucky, but he gets the offensive board and the foul. Ewan Weldon will go to the line for the first time this game. Shoot 2.
You know, for the Cubs defense, KCYMS, it's a lot of guard play, so they're forgetting to box out sometimes on them shots and allowed Ewan to get in there and get a big rebound.
Makes the second. 1 point game. Cubs up 59-58. 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Both teams very composed there as well.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the pressure of the big game is getting to them yet. Stray pass from Liam Croak. Leads to a turnover.
I think he was put in a bad situation there,
Yeah.
to be honest. He was looking to cut off at a big man and go baseline.
Owen McCann wrangled his way through the defense.
Slash pushes the defense over.
It was a great pass inside as well
It
to
was
him.
a lovely pass.
Foul called on McCann. Owen O'Sullivan will go to the line for 2.
It's the third foul on Owen now.
I don't think he was best pleased about that one either.
It didn't seem like there was much in it, but I don't think we had the angle sitting up here either.
No, definitely not. O'Sullivan misses the first. Makes the second. Cubs lead 61-59. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Good offensive rebound. Steps out of bounds. Liam Croak brings the ball up once again for KCYMS. Croak and McCarthy have been outstanding today, but even the inside players as well getting great offensive rebounds. And McCarthy makes his way through the defense for 2. Tie game. Good defensive play there from Ewan Weldon. Forces the travel from Jack Polian.
He did well to get a hand, to cleanly get a hand on that ball there.
Score is 61-61, 1:25 left in the quarter. Lovely pass inside, but Weldon unable to make. Foul call down the other end. And Ryan Lawler will shoot for 2.
And you know, Dave, the best way to beat a zone is to beat it down the floor, and I think Cubs are doing a good job of that right now. Mental note.
Makes the first. This is the second. Liam Croak makes his way up the court. Owen O'Sullivan tried his best, but was bettered on the defense.
And you know, that was a good no call there, because it was a bit of contact, it was a bit of banging, but the block was clean. We have
Cubs
43 seconds left in the third quarter.
Cubs up by 3, 64-61. McCarthy with the find. Cubs now slow it down a little bit. three. No good. McCann gets the tip, but it's KCYMS ball from the baseline. 9 seconds left. Timeout called. We're back here with 7 seconds left in the game.
KCYMS will look for the last shot. Here we go.
And they get it. Owen O'Sullivan makes the buzzer beater to bring Cubs lead to 1 point. We're back here for the final quarter of the Hula Hoops Under-20 Men's National Cup semi-final between Cubs and KCYMS. Cubs making the three, now lead by 4. I'm joined by Temple Oak star Jason Killeen. Jason, how do you think this fourth quarter is going to go down?
I think, like we said earlier, David, you know, it's not been slow, but it's been very calculated, I think, from both teams in the first 3 quarters. But it's now or never for both teams.
Definitely. As we see Cubs now on the fast break. Owen McCann with the pass off to Jack Polian. Cubs bring their lead to 6. As O'Sullivan makes another big time shot.
You know, I think we see so far with this KCYMS team, you can't rest on a lead. Oh. See Owen McCann holding his ankle there. You hate to see that.
Owen McCann able to walk off the court himself. We'll see him be replaced.
The medical staff will be working overtime there to see if they can get him back out on the floor.
Definitely, and for the time being, I mean, Owen's going to be a huge loss for Cubs at the moment. As tight as the game is and as how fast KCYMS are playing.
I'm just saying before that injury there, you know, you can't rest on a lead against this team because they're such good shooters. You got to keep the pressure up constantly.
But Jack Polian making sure.
I think Jack has had a great game so far.
He really has. Liam Croak unlucky.
When you have a star on your team like Owen McCann, sometimes the hard work can go unnoticed, but Jack is certainly having a great game.
Definitely, we're able to see that. Great score from Jordan Fallon as he builds up Cubs' lead to 9 points.
And Jordan's another player who'll be well used to big game situations.
As is David McCarthy, who makes the and one.
You know, you get the sense every time David has the ball in his hand that he's looking to score, and he potentially can score.
Owen Evans checks in for Ewan Weldon. McCarthy makes no mistakes from the free throw line. But another three from Cubs. Extends their lead again. 77-68 Cubs with 7:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Cubs certainly haven't backed down since Owen McCann went out with that ankle injury.
I don't think they've missed a shot since. Liam Croak puts the tip on the ball. Open three again. And he makes it. The Cubs really on fire the last 2 minutes.
The score is 80-68 with 7:12 left in the fourth quarter.
Sullivan makes the score.
You know, Owen O'Sullivan, 12 for KCYMS. Relatively quiet through the game, but he's come up with some big buckets and some big plays.
Cubs' streak of made shots is over. But they've amassed themselves a 10-point lead with 6:45 left. Timeout called. We're back here with 6:45 left in the fourth quarter. Cubs lead KCYMS 80-70. KCYMS with the ball. Ball tipped out by Cubs.
Cubs team now are really going to have to step up, especially on the defensive end with rebounds, and they're staying in the man-to-man, as we can see.
We have a couple of viewers asking, what does KCYMS stand for? Do you know, Jason?
I'm sure you're going to tell me.
I'm not too sure yet. Cubs maintaining a 10-point lead. Croak inside. Out to O'Sullivan. Croak. Misses the three. Jack Kelly now with the ball for Cubs. And the three is good from Jordan Fallon. Cubs lead 83-70 with 5:55 left in the fourth quarter. Another three from Jordan Fallon.
Jordan certainly stepping up to the big occasion.
Cubs now have amassed a 16-point lead with 5:25 left in the fourth quarter.
We have a winner. Killorgan Catholic Youth Men's Society.
Well, thank you, Jason. Patrick Lyons will be very happy to know what it stands for now.
He can thank Fiona Robinson, who just texted in the answer.
KCYMS now trying to claw back at the lead. McCarthy with the ball. O'Sullivan for three. No good. Napoleon inside. Unlucky. McCarthy, man on a mission at the moment, trying to get his side back into it.
Down 16 with 4:20 left. It's going to take something special. Cubs happy enough to walk the ball up, take as much time as they can.
Fallon thought about it. Ball's out of bounds. Double substitution for KCYMS. Dwight Bacalzo makes his debut into the game. McCarthy tries to get the pass to Weldon. Blocked by Cubs. KCYMS ball.
Dwight was not shy, and he's just getting in the game.
McCarthy now with the shot. Doesn't fall. Cubs in the fast break. Here's Polian. Misses the layup.
He'll be kicking himself for that one, I think.
Definitely.
Spent too much time looking at his back to see who was coming.
Try and make this one. Made it.
Made hard work of it. That's what he did.
Cubs have an 18-point lead now, 88-70 with 3:11 left in the fourth quarter. KCYMS really looking to. That's a good start. Connor Flynn with the three.
Smart play there from Kubs.
Back inside again to Polian. Travelling violation called.
I think Cubs will be happy enough now to see that red light going off on the scoreboard. Plenty in the last 2:42.
Yeah. But Dwight makes an impact on the game as soon as he came in.
It's a lovely finish, actually,
Very
especially
nice.
after sitting for so long.
He's really doing well to attack that basket. Lead down to 13. Lovely Euro step from Stephen Allen. Score is 90-75 Cubs with 2:13 left in the fourth quarter. Steal from Cubs. Fast break. No one's going to contest that. The basket nearly contested it, but things are kind of getting sloppy now a little bit, Jason. Firing long passes to each other.
Yeah, you don't know if it was the game last night, maybe a bit taxing or something, but this Killorgan team don't walking back on D. The Cubs happy enough to run as much time off the clock as they possibly can.
Yeah.
And you know you can do that when you get layups like that, David.
Lovely finish as well. Cubs lead 94-75. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter.
Unfortunately, I think Killorgan are going to be looking at the game tomorrow.
Unfortunately for you, definitely.
Both teams happy enough now to clear the benches and get everybody in for the last couple of minutes.
I'm assuming you've picked up on Killorglin's tactics a little bit.
To be fair, I think Cubs have played a fantastic game here today. You know,
really have.
they came up with big scores when they needed to. Even without the presence, like you were about to say, without the presence of McCann, who's sitting on the bench with ice on that ankle. We wish him a speedy recovery, obviously.
Exactly. I think it shows the true character of a team when their star man exits the game and then they really step up and
you know,
perform.
not just a star man, but the ball seems to go through him all the time. And like you said, they really stepped up there when he got injured. It's a testament to the team and the coaching staff.
Yeah, I think Jack Kelly has made a great impact on the game since he came in. A couple of steals, a score.
Next man up, Dev.
Here he is again, Jack Kelly. Unlucky. Foul's called. Sean Smith will go to the line for two. 20.9 seconds left. The Cubs lead 94-75. Misses the first.
That trip back to Dublin won't seem so long now.
And the second, Jack Kelly tries to get on it, but couldn't get control of the ball. 19 seconds left, shot clock is off. McCarthy with the ball. Cubs will look to dribble it out.
I think that's that, Dev.
That's that.
Congratulations to both teams. A very good game. You know, Cubs obviously pipping it at the end. Got that lead in the fourth quarter, and I don't think KCYMS had an answer for it.
Yeah, now Cubs will get to this Cubs team will get to their second consecutive final. Last year was under 18, this year was under 20. But from me and Jason, congratulations to Cubs, 94-75 winners over KCYMS.